Hello, welcome to IT Expert YouTube video series. Today we are going to talk about Power BI. What is Power BI? Power BI is a business analytics tool developed by Microsoft that provides interactive visualizations and business intelligence capabilities with an interface that is easy to use for end users. What are the main components of Power BI? The main components of Power BI are Power Query, Power Pivot, Power View, and Power Map. What is Power Query? Power Query is a data connectivity and data transformation tool in Power BI used to extract, transform, and load data from various sources. What is Power Pivot? Power Pivot is a data modeling tool in Power BI used to create data models, define relationships between tables, and perform calculations using DAX formulas. What is Power View? Power View is a data visualization tool in Power BI used to create interactive reports and dashboards with charts, tables, and other visual elements. What is Power Map? Power Map is a 3D geospatial visualization tool in Power BI used to display geographical and temporal data on a map. How can you import data into Power BI? You can import data into Power BI using Power Query from various sources such as Excel files, SQL databases, SharePoint lists, web services, etc. What is the Power BI Desktop? Power BI Desktop is a Windows application used to create, publish, and share Power BI reports and dashboards. What is a dataset in Power BI? A dataset in Power BI is a collection of tables and their relationships that are used to create visualizations and reports. What is a report in Power BI? A report in Power BI is a collection of visualizations, tables, and other elements that provide insights into data. What is a dashboard in Power BI? A dashboard in Power BI is a single-page collection of visualizations and reports that provide a consolidated view of key metrics and data. How can you publish a report in Power BI? You can publish a report in Power BI by selecting the Publish option in Power BI Desktop and specifying the destination workspace. What is a workspace in Power BI? A workspace in Power BI is a shared environment where you can collaborate with others by sharing reports, dashboards, and datasets. How can you refresh data in Power BI? You can refresh data in Power BI manually or schedule automatic refreshes. Automatic refreshes can be scheduled using the Power BI service. Can you create calculated columns in Power BI? Yes, you can create calculated columns in Power BI using DAX data analysis expressions formulas. What is the difference between calculated columns and measures in Power BI? Calculated columns are computed during data loading, while measures are computed during query time. Measures are typically used for aggregations and calculations based on user interactions. What is a slicer in Power BI? A slicer is a visual element in Power BI that allows users to filter data by selecting values from a list. Can you create custom visuals in Power BI? Yes, you can create custom visuals in Power BI using the Power BI developer tools. What is the Power BI service? The Power BI service is a cloud-based service provided by Microsoft that allows you to publish, share, and collaborate on Power BI reports and dashboards. How can you share a Power BI report with others? You can share a Power BI report by publishing it to the Power BI service and then granting access to specific users or groups. Can you embed Power BI reports in other applications? Yes, you can embed Power BI reports in other applications such as SharePoint, Teams, and websites. What is the Power BI Gateway? The Power BI Gateway is a component that allows you to connect Power BI to on-premises data sources and enables data refresh for on-premises data. What is the difference between Power BI Desktop and Power BI Service? Power BI Desktop is a Windows application for creating reports and dashboards, while the Power BI Service is a cloud-based platform for publishing, sharing, and collaborating on reports and dashboards. Can you connect Power BI to Excel files? Yes, you can connect Power BI to Excel files and use them as a data source. How can you create a hierarchy in Power BI? You can create a hierarchy in Power BI by selecting the appropriate columns and using the Create Hierarchy option in the Modeling tab. What is row-level security in Power BI? Row-level security in Power BI allows you to restrict data access at the row level based on user roles and permissions. Can you connect Power BI to live data sources? Yes, Power BI supports live connections to various data sources such as SQL Server Analysis Services, Azure Analysis Services, and more. What is the Power BI Report Server? The Power BI Report Server is an on-premises solution that allows you to host and distribute Power BI reports within your organization's infrastructure. How can you create a calculated table in Power BI? You can create a calculated table in Power BI using DAX expressions that define the table structure and calculations. What is the Power BI Developer API? The Power BI Developer API allows developers to programmatically interact with Power BI, such as embedding reports, managing datasets, and performing administrative tasks. What is the Power BI mobile app? The Power BI mobile app allows you to access and view Power BI reports and dashboards on mobile devices. How can you create a measure in Power BI? You can create a measure in Power BI by using the new Measure option in the Modeling tab and defining the calculation using DAX formulas. What is the Power Query Editor? The Power Query Editor is a data transformation tool within Power BI that allows you to clean, transform, and shape your data before loading it into Power BI. Can you import data from multiple sources in Power BI? Yes, Power BI allows you to import data from multiple sources and combine them into a single dataset using Power Query. What is the Power BI Desktop Query Dependencies view? The Query Dependencies view in Power BI Desktop provides a visual representation of the relationships between queries and data sources. What is the Power BI On-Premises Data Gateway? The Power BI On-Premises Data Gateway allows you to securely connect Power BI to on-premises data sources, such as SQL Server, Oracle, and SharePoint. How can you create a calculated column using Power Query? You can create a calculated column using Power Query by adding a custom column and defining the calculation using M-formula language. What is the Power BI REST API? The Power BI REST API allows developers to programmatically interact with Power BI by performing tasks such as managing datasets, reports, dashboards, and more. Can you connect Power BI to cloud-based data sources? Yes, Power BI supports connections to various cloud-based data sources, such as Azure SQL Database, Azure Data Lake Storage, and more. What is the Power BI Premium? Power BI Premium is a capacity-based licensing model that provides dedicated resources and advanced features for organizations with higher requirements. How can you create a calculated table using Power Query? You can create a calculated table using Power Query by applying transformations to an existing table and using the group by operation to define the table's structure and calculations. What is the Power BI Data Flow? Power BI Data Flow is a self-service data preparation and transformation tool that allows you to create reusable data entities and use them across multiple reports and datasets. How can you create a custom visualization in Power BI? You can create a custom visualization in Power BI by using the Power BI developer tools, which provide a framework for building and deploying custom visuals. What is the Power BI Composite Model? The Power BI Composite Model allows you to combine imported data and direct query data sources in a single report or dataset. How can you create a calculated measure using Power Query? Power Query is primarily used for data transformation, and calculated measures are typically created using DAX formulas in Power Pivot or Power BI Desktop. What is the Power BI template file? A Power BI template file PBIT is a compressed file that contains the definition and configuration of a Power BI report or dashboard. Can you connect Power BI to big data sources? Yes, Power BI supports connectivity to big data sources such as Azure Data Lake Storage, Apache Spark, Hadoop, and more. What is the Power BI Analyze in Excel feature? The Analyze in Excel feature allows you to export Power BI datasets to Excel and analyze the data using familiar Excel tools and functions. How can you create a calculated hierarchy in Power BI? You can create a calculated hierarchy in Power BI by defining a new column or measure that combines multiple columns or measures to create the desired hierarchy structure. What is the Power BI paginated report? A paginated report in Power BI is a type of report optimized for printing or generating high-volume, pixel-perfect PDF or Excel exports. Thank you for watching this video. We provide hands-on training with labs, homework, group projects. Prepare you for the certification. Provide real projects. Internship opportunities. Support you in Resume LinkedIn. Staffing support. Provide tech references. In-person online class. Class retake options and more. Call us at 847-350-9034 for your free career consultation meeting. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for the latest videos.